Yeah, I think we put together a good game, and we did a lot of great things. There's still things that we didn't do well. We need to fix. That's like anything in football. You're never going to have a perfect game, but I think we started to get some momentum behind us and something we need to build off of.
Coach Meyer was saying in there that you're at the 8-week point. It's time to really raise the level of play. I guess that, and he said that's what he told you guys. What was exactly his speech in terms of now is the time?
That's pretty much what he was saying. It just comes that time of the year. Guys get dinged up, and certain guys. Sometimes people need to step up. Just kind of building off that. And that's what makes great teams great is when one guy goes down, you can come up with someone behind them that's either just as good or nearly as good as they are, and that's what makes the team great. To be able to, like I said, injuries happen in football. It's something that is part of the game, and if you can do that, then you have great teams. So,
Jacoby, you've been named a champion. I think it's 4 weeks in a row, 3 weeks in a row. What's been the biggest difference in your play now as opposed to the start of the year?
I don't know if it's anything specifically. I just think, at offensive line it takes, a couple weeks time to get things going, no matter, we do everything in camp. And, honestly, it's, at offensive line, you play well because other guys next to you are playing well too, So when we're all playing well together, we all build off of each other, which is a great thing. So I think all we have, pretty much everyone grayed out a champion this last week. And like I said, just something that once we all get going downhill, we kind of feed off each other. We're basically brothers in there. We're a double with our double teams and everything else. So, like I said, I think it's just something that takes a while for a line to gel and kind of get going.
Is it easier to get that roll going when you have 4 returning starters in a year like this?
Yeah, I would say it's a little bit easier, but it still took us. Like I said, last week I would say was our first week where we went out there, and really dominated up front, and it was week 7 of the season. So I guess it's a little bit easier, but it's always a process.
Jacoby, on Monday, Taylor was talking about people expect what happened in the last 3 games of last year to happen all the time, and that's not realistic. Have you felt like you guys are held to too high of a standard this year? When people say what's wrong with Ohio State, you're 7-0, and
yeah, we're it's comes with I guess what we did last year. Everyone expects us to be the #1 team in the nation, and we have high expectations of ourselves, but when it all comes down, in the end, it's not about what everybody on the outside says. It's what we're doing in the building, and basically if we can get better every week, we'll be where we need to be at the end of the season.
Do you sense any